Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be taking a look at Prison Architect. I got this game the other day. I've created a few prisons, and we're going to do this on YouTube here, start a new series, just so that we have some things to keep, like weekly updates and stuff, so that we have just something to go up in the channel. So here you can see this is the create new prison menu, I guess. And we have the choice between the two genders for our prison, so we can have a male prison or a female prison. We're going to go with male here. I don't know, we'll just go with male. And then we have a choice of 6 wardens here. So we have the basic warden, who doesn't have any like attributes, any bonuses, which will be down here below the little description that each of them have. So that's the basic warden. The next one we have the lobbyist, who has the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters. So this basically just lowers the chance of riots or death or anything like that. The next we have Rita, who has the likelihood of prisoners being social or fearless, and prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. So this is when you put prisoners in lockup or solitary or whatever, they will be suppressed twice as quickly than they are normally. And have the likelihood of prisoners being social or fearless basically means that you won't have prisoners that can't be suppressed, or you'll have less prisoners that can't be suppressed. Next we have JW Periwinkle, who allows guard dogs to have a 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels, which is kind of pointless, I think, but some people probably use him. Next we have the pacifier, who reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making inmates less likely to cause trouble. Now this guy I think we're going to go with, because we're going to switch on weather and temperature, and this it just seems like a good thing. Like, this is the one I've used on my latest prison and it works pretty well. And finally we have Safara Aknova, who gives a small cut of the retail value of each piece of contraband, and prisoners found with contraband will be found directly from their savings. So basically she's probably good if when you find lots of contraband and stuff, which you do find a lot of contraband, so she is also another good prison warden to have. So we're going to go with this, and we're going to keep Fog of Warren. We're going to generate Boris, are we? No, I don't think we will. We're actually going to change this first, so we're going to have a medium sized prison, so that means the plot of land that we're going to have is going to be quite big, bigger than small, but not as big as large. And medium's a good place to start, because you can buy land later on, so you're not going to run out of room quickly. We're going to put failure conditions off. We're going to have gangs on, events on, weather, temperature on. So gangs means that when prisoners come in, they could be afflicted with a gang, which there are 3 gangs I believe in your prison at one time, so it gives like this extra chance that people are going to die and stuff like that. Because gangs will fight each other. Then you have events, which just different things pop up throughout the game at random times, I think, and they can affect how you run your prison, and it just keeps you focused on the game. And weather and temperature as well, so basically just has another thing to look out for. So we're going to start this prison here, and we're straight away going to pause it, so we can see our workers are coming in here, and they're going to come down here. First thing we are going to do is make garbage and deliveries bigger, like so. And then we are going to read the CEO's letter. So congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building and running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. So that's what we're doing here. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. So he's just going to tell us what to do. So number 1, every prison needs a warden. That's quite obvious. He should be one of your first hires. Build a nice office and he'll open up a whole range of advanced abilities via the bureaucracy system, which is up here. So you can see there it says locked, you require the warden, and yeah, so we need the warden straight away, so that's one of the first things we're going to build. 2, individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are very tight. So this one I don't really get, because when you get prisoners and they don't seem to go to the holding cell, which I thought was a bit weird, but yeah, they do go later on. But I'm only going to have one holding cell, which will be pretty basic, and we're going to keep up to date with cells, so we're going to have enough cells for prisoners. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners. That actually reminds me, we need to switch this off, because we don't want any prisoners coming in. 3. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than empty stomachs. That's another thing we're going to need to do, is grab the grant for kitchen canteens and just all the other basic stuff we need. 4. Building a prison is an expensive undertaking, and you need to become a master of raising large volumes of money through grants and contracts. So that's just basically telling us about grants. You can access these grants through reports, which is down here. And that's about everything. Good luck. The CEO of Prison Architects Corporation. So we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to take a look at the grants, which is in reports. So these are the first two we're going to get. So basic detention centre. Turn an empty field into a functioning prison. This government contract gives you funds necessary to build the absolute minimum facilities for your first set of prisoners. So that gives us this over here, which tells us what we need to do, and that's gonna pop up in like here, not here, and you can see there. So these are all highlighted to show what we need, and that'll also come up here when we build the individual rooms. So the administration centre, every prison project needs a functioning administration facility to ensure things run smoothly and to hold the project accountable. This contract pays for a warden and accountant and their offices, which will then give us access to the full federal grant system. So we're going to take that as well, and you can see here again, warden and the accountant. So then we'll have these, we'll take a look at those ones later on. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to plan like so, and that's just going to be the pathway leading up to a prison here, and we are going to have this as an outer fence basically. That's going to be a door there, and then we'll have a 3x3 here. We'll have another door here, and in here we will have a reception area, which isn't going to work like that. It's going to be a 6, there we go, so it's going to be what, 12, 13 wide, well, wall thickness anyway, so it's not going to be too big, I don't think. Let's see, so 4, and we'll have a table there, 4 and another table there. I think, yeah, that works. So prisoners will come in here, they'll get searched and whatever else needs to happen. Then they'll go through, pick up their stuff from here, and I'm trying to think what it's called, tables, their clothes from the tables, and they'll get processed through here, which will take them onto the holding cell, which is going to be in here. Yeah, so we'll have the holding cell here. I feel that this is a good place to have it, and we'll have a little shower room back here. I think, yeah. So a little shower room back here. And I have no idea why it's not like that. That should be like that. And then we'll have up here walls, and we'll have doors here and here, and we'll also put doors here. So I think that this will be like our first kind of hold on, how do I use that? 6. Is that 6? 5. Yeah. So we'll have our first kind of area down here. I think our cell block, that's what it's called. We'll have that down there. And down here, this will be where our administration centre is going to be. So I'm gonna leave 3 wall, or whatever, 3 wide rooms, halls even, so that I can stick lights down the middle here, so like there, you know, just so that it's parallel. And we're gonna have a 5x5 room for offices. So again, on here we need a 5x5, which is apparently already 5x5. Yeah, that's 5x5. So these are going to be our two offices here. And yeah, that's just the basic setup. So planning mode just lets you do this. So it means that you can basically plan out your prison, see what's going where, and so that when your workers come in they won't start building anything because they haven't been told to. You're just like planning what you want to do. So it's quite a good little tool just to start out. And yeah, so I think we're going to designate this as a storage area straight away, and we're going to have that come down here because I meant one more, yeah, because we want it to connect to the deliveries here. So that means that we can probably extend deliveries again, but we're not gonna, I don't think, yeah. So this will just be a storage room here, which is 7, we'll make it 8, just so it's, you know, I'm very picky when it comes to having things equal sizes. And then again, so that's in the centre there, is it? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So this up here is going to be like, we'll have the power thing, what's it called? What's it called again? The power, hold on, it's in utilities. Power station, there it is. We'll have that there. And that means putting this there. That's what it's meant. So the capacitors can go all the way around this, and then we'll have the water station opposite to that, which means we can we fit another power station in there? No, I don't know. We'll leave that then. So this will be one of the first things we want to build, so that we have power in the facility. So we'll put a staff door in there, so it has an entrance. You can see there it said requires entrance, so it just needs to place a door there. And we're also going to stick down the power station, not the capacitor, which should come in, but hasn't yet because we haven't let our guys come in. So when they come down, this other truck's going to come down. This is going to have like your power station and everything, just everything that you need to see. The power station, we've got one now, stick that there, and then we should also get like capacitors and stuff like that. So what's this? This is light, is that lights? Oh, yeah, auto lights, we need to switch that off. Otherwise they'll place lights in there, which I don't want them to do. So you can see now we've got a water pump station as well, which we're going to stick there, and we've got one single capacitor. So we need to join, we're going to need to join these up like this, and that means that the water station is going to be powered to let out some water. Right, what else do we want? So that isn't part of the grants here, but it's kind of, it's vital to your prison. See, like, it's flashing, so as soon as they've placed in the power station, where's he? Yeah, you can come around there. So how they, yeah, they've placed all the cables, that's fine. So this takes a little bit to build. Yeah, put that in. So now, look, yeah. So you can see this red bar here. This gets up here, then the power station's going to shut down, and you're not going to have any power. So you need to put these capacitors all the way around, so that they can hold some power as well. So that's why this little black line is here, because there's one capacitor on. So if I took that away, then that would basically be up to where that black line is, the red bar. So let's plan out the next part of our prison, which we're gonna do this first, because we need to actually, I don't want that door to go there. I want this to be a normal door. But this is just so we can set up. I keep clicking on the wrong bit. Here we go. So we can set up this and get rid of this grant here, which gets us 5,000 extra, which means we can start the detention centre. So let's just put that to full speed, and these guys will get to work there. We're going to, where is it? Start on this fence. So we'll drag that down there, drag this all the way down here, and we're going to stick a jail door on there. Where jail doors can only be opened by guards, so that's a good thing to have there, so that no one can get in and out without a guard being stationed there, so prisoners shouldn't be able to get in and out. So we need to build brick walls here, because the foundations don't need the planning, so where you said you want walls to be, they won't put them there. They just put them around the outside there, like they did. Next we're going to want to put some lights in, here, 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 and here. And then we're going to want to designate these two rooms as, I think we're going to do it actually on the quick build system. Where is it? Or no, because that's a 4x5. No, we're just going to do it by this, so we're going to go here, and we're going to designate the office, designate another office, and we are going to place an office desk in here, in the centre I'll say, put a filing cabinet, and a chair. So you can see there in the red it says you need an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. That's the requirements for this to become an office. And then once that is done we can hire the warden. So this becomes a warden's office, and we have a Polaroid picture here which just shows the warden sitting at his table drinking a cup of coffee. So yeah, we're gonna get him straight away working on finance so we can unlock the accountant here, and this will be her office down here. And all we need to do is go into quick build, and the lazy way to do it is just to clone this and stick that there. So then all of the things will be exactly the same in this office as they are in here. Next we are going to run the power cables down like so, and I believe they might have to go into each room, but we'll just have to wait and see. So these guys are going to get busy and start placing that there. Well, we are going to do this and build the storage room. No we don't, okay, that's fine. So as you can see, this whole area is lighted up now because we have power running down into here. And the cables don't need to go all the way down because these little like black lines are like, I don't know, they're kind of cables I think that just joined up to each one. But sometimes doors can block that and it doesn't work out. We're going to want to stick some lights in here as well, like so. And there isn't actually an entrance there, I've just realised. So we're going to need to put a staff door here and here. So then these have been blocked because we couldn't get in, but now we can, so somebody's going to manage to get in there. Let's see, why is no one going in there? There's a route, okay. Just took them a while. So now we can designate this as a storage room, which is there. And this isn't necessary again, but things will get moved in, like leftover bricks, they'll get moved into here. Like see here, and they'll just be placed in random places apparently. Right, what next? I think we're going to do the reception. So that noise means that our warden has done his job, and there we have enough for an accountant, and place her there, and that finishes that grant. So now that we've done that, I think we're gonna stop for this episode, and we'll come back to this next time, where we shall finish this basic detention centre and the reception here, which I started building. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I know this episode wasn't much, but I hope you come back for more next time, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.